So we're going to begin in a comfortable seated position on the floor. Release the muscle away from your sit bones, find a connection. We're going to try and focus on our breath and our bodies this morning and try and forget everything else that may have happened, anything else that's about to happen, any bills or children or dogs or anything that needs to happen for the rest of the day. We're going to leave it there. We're going to leave it outside the door. It will be absolutely waiting for you later. So just try and leave it there for the next half an hour. We're just going to rest our wrists on top of our knees, roll the shoulders back, coming into the breath. So let's just focus on the breath first of all. Easy breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Find the rhythm of your breath first of all. This is all we're going to do for this first sitting position. Find the stillness. Sometimes this can actually be one of the most difficult yoga positions. It's the first one. You're trying to forget everything that's previously happened up to this point. And this can sometimes be quite hard. Sometimes this sitting pose is the hardest one. So on the next in-breath, you're going to press your chest out over your feet. And on the out-breath, you're just going to press the spine to the back of the room. So breathing in, you're going to come forward. It's the same move we do in cat-cow. Breathing in. And then press the spine to the back of the room. Keep going in your own time. So breathing in, you're going to shine your chest forward. Really press your chest to the front of the room. And breathing out, press your spine towards the back of the room. So Helen, we're just joining in our comfortable seated position, first position of the morning. So in your own breath, in your own time, with your wrists just rested on your knees, you're going to breathe in, shine the heart forward, bring the head up. And breathe out, you're going to press the spine all the way to the back of the room. So breathing in, just bringing some mobility to the spine. Breathing in, head and chest comes up. Breathing out, press to the back of the room. Move in your own time. And press the spine to the back of the room. I'd like you to reverse the crossing of your legs. And on the next in-breath, take your arms up to a nice V position. We're going to make a fist. We're going to go for breath of fire this morning to wake us all up. So breath of fire in this position. We're going to pump our lungs using our abdominal muscle here. Nose breathing. So we are breathing in through the nose and out through the nose again with short, sharp breaths. So we're going to squeeze from our abs, keep our arms in the air. The breath control is coming from your core. We're going to stay here for a minute, okay? Let's go. Really pump. So you're squeezing your core in with the breath. Amazing for your internal organs, amazing for your lymphatic system as well. And you will, of course, get a little bit of arm burn here with your arms in the air for a minute. So let's keep going. In through the nose and out through the nose. Keep pumping. This is halfway. Keep it there. Press your shoulder blades down towards the floor. Tuck them in as if they're in pockets. Keep it going. You've got another 10 seconds here. Really work the core. Take a deep breath in and relax it all the way out. Little shoulder roll here. Well done, everyone. Okay, so I'm going to change my position on the mat so you can see what I'm doing, but you can stay facing straight forward. Okay, so we're just going to lean back into, you'd call this a V sit-up if you've ever done a V sit-up. Okay, so we're going to start nice and easy. We're going to take a little lean back. We're going to take our feet off the floor here. Now, You can hold on to your legs. You're going to sit up nice and tall. Just hold it here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. You're balancing on your sit bones. Very slowly, once you've found your balance, I'd like you to take your arms out. And we're just going to hold it here, boat pose. Hold the balance. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Hold it here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. If releasing the arms is too strong, you can go back to holding just underneath the knees. You're just balancing on the sit bones. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, last one. Breathing out and roll it all the way down. Rest on the floor, relax here. Tuck your shoulder blades in underneath your spine. We're just going to take a bridge pose here as well. So walk your feet up. And we're going to press down through the feet to get a lift through the hips. So on your next in-breath, breathe in to prepare. And then you're going to take your hips up towards the sky. I'd like you to walk your shoulder blades underneath, clasp your hands underneath. We're just going to keep on pressing up, holding here. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep pressing your feet down through the floor so the lift comes from the feet. Find the stillness and the balance in the pose. And then very slowly release the arms back to the floor, and you're going to roll your back down onto the floor, vertebra by vertebra. So your pelvis is going to come last. Make sure you tilt your tailbone under. That comes last. Replace your shoulder blades down on the floor. Extend the legs. And we're going to take a roll over onto your right hand side. So roll through the right hand side all the way over onto your front. Make a little pillow there with your hands. Just roll the hips back and forth. So the tops of your feet are on the floor. Roll it there. We're going to take a shoulder stretch this morning as well. So we're going to extend our left arm out this morning. So your left arm goes flat on the floor, palm facing down. Your right hand is going to assume a press-up position on the right-hand side. Your right knee is going to come up about hip height. And then you're going to press down through your right hand. Your head's going to come round to look to the right-hand side. So press up through the right hand. Use your right knee for support. And follow the gaze round to the right-hand side. Your left palm should be facing the floor. You will feel a stretch through the shoulders. Nice shoulder opening move this morning. If you need to come out of that pose at all, just drop it back down, join back in when you can. And relax it down. We're going to do the other side. So this time your right hand extends out to the right hand side on the floor, palm facing down. Your left arm goes in the press up position. Your left knee is going to come round to your waist, hip height. We're going to press up through that left arm. Your head's going to come round to the left hand side, opening up that shoulder. So really press up. And you should really feel that right shoulder opening. Hold it here. One more in-breath. And relax it down on the out-breath. We're going to stretch legs here. So I'd like you to reach behind with your right hand and your right leg. and just take a hold of that right foot, or the top of the right foot. If you've done some exercising this morning, this should feel lovely. And then you can either swap over to the left hand and leg, or you can take the left leg as well. I'm going to leave that up to you. You can swap it over, or you can do both at the same time. So just gently, you might need to spread your knees a little bit wider. Just hold on to those feet. If you'd like to, I'd like you to lift your chest off the floor as well, and also take your legs, your knees a couple of inches off the floor. Breathing in to come up and then release on the out breath back to the floor. Breathing in to come up, boat pose, and breathing out to go down. Breathing in to come up and out to go down. Breathing in to come up and out to go down. We're going to do one more. So breathing in to come up, we're going to hold it here. Really stretch the legs. Take the chest as far off the floor as you can. Your gaze should be forward. And relax it down to the floor. Release the legs. Make that little pillow with your hands again. And I'd like you to rock gently back and forth. So release the hips. We're going to press up. So hands just underneath your armpits. We're going to press up. We're going to move through. Stretch it back. We're going to take it to child's pose here because we've done quite a lot of back stretching and leg stretching. So big toes together. Press your knees to the outside of the mat. And breathe. Rest the forehead on the floor. I'd like you to walk the fingers a little bit further forward, just a couple of centimeters more to get more of a stretch in the shoulders. And then when you're ready, we're going to come up to our tabletop position. Taking one leg back. First of all, we're going to go to plank. So one leg back, nice strong plank, then the other leg. Nice and strong. Then we're going to press back to our first downward dog. So take your hips up to the sky. Roll the feet over. And get a comfortable downward dog position. This is first down dog of the day, so you can walk the legs out, really stretch through the back of the legs. Let your head hang. And I'd just like you to take your feet a little bit wider than the mat this time. So we're going to take a wide leg downward dog, which should let you press your shoulders further towards the floor. So wide leg downward dog. Get a good hand position. Make sure you can take your middle finger off the floor in your hand so you're not holding on for dear life. You should be able to get more of a leg stretch in this position. Really lift up through the hips. Ground your hands and feet on the floor. We're going to walk it back to our normal down dog position. And we're going to take our first leg repeater. So leg repeats this morning. We're going to use the cross. So we're going to go first of all to our left armpit, then our right armpit, then we're going to go through to pigeon. Okay, so take your leg up. On the in-breath, take it up to prepare. Then we're going to move forward. It goes to the left armpit. So you've got a twist this morning. Take it back up to the sky, to your right armpit. Then we're going to press up and back. We're going to plant it on the floor. So your knee is going to come all the way through. Release the knee to the floor. Release the toes to the floor in pigeon. So we're just going to take a minute to hang out here, get used to the stretch. So just comfortable, easy position, chest is up. Your knee is relaxed on the floor, the top of your foot is also on the floor. When you're ready, we're going to walk the hands forward, down to the floor, getting your chest as near to the floor as you can. It might not get very near to the floor. You might have to use your hands as a little pillow for your chin or a little pillow for your forehead. Just use your fists there. We're going to relax into that stretch. If you can feel, you can go a little bit further. If you feel the stretch, relax. On the next out breath, take it a little bit lower. We're going to walk the arms round to the right hand side to get a stretch down the left hand side of the body. So slowly walk it round. Again, you can use a block. I can see someone's got a block. Some of you have. Or you can use your fists for a little pillow there beneath your head. And just rest down into the stretch. Really open up the hips. Hips are the center of creativity. So if you've got anything creative needs doing today, now's the day. Or rock out a couple of pigeons first. We're going to walk it round to the left-hand side, feeling the stretch down the right-hand side of the body. Hold it here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Remember with yoga, you're in through the nose and out through the nose unless we're doing something different. Then we're going to walk round through the center. We're going to press back up through downward dog, taking our leg in one. So it goes all the way back up to the sky. And we're going to replace that leg back in downward dog, walk the leg. That's side one. We're going to do the other side. I think it's always worth noticing as well when you've done one side of the body, the difference in the other side of the body. So one side should feel nice and loose now. So with our leg repeats, we're going to take a twist, remember? So our left leg goes up to the sky, take it all the way up. We're going to take it to our right armpit, back up, left armpit, all the way up. And on the next move, we're going to replace it down through the top of the mat to the center. Release your knee, release the top of the foot down to the floor. Nice and tall, get used to the stretch. Breathing in, breathing out. On the next out breath, we're going to take it down to the floor. Rest your head or rest your chest wherever you can. Use a block or use your fists to make a little pillow. Hold it here. Breathing in, nice deep breath in, nice deep breath out. Send some breath down to the hip. When you feel it relaxing, maybe you can take the stretch a little bit further. And we're going to walk the hands round to the left-hand side. Feel the stretch round down the right-hand side of the body. Take it as far as you can. Send a bit of breath down to that hip. Send some breath to the side waist. Walking back round through center, take it to the right-hand side. Walking back round to center. So we're going to do it in one move. We're going to lift our foot back up. It's going to go all the way up to the sky. You're going to press up, release the knee, take it all the way up in one move. And we're going to take it all the way back. This time, I want you to take it straight back through we're going back to lunge. So nice tall runner's lunge. You might need to walk your right foot in a little bit. We're going to take it up. And then we're going to come round to a wide leg forward fold. Okay, so hands on your hips. Keep your legs straight if you like. We're going to take it slowly for a wide leg forward fold. Take it over. Cross your arms in front. We're just going to hang. Use the weight of the body. Use the weight of the head. Use the weight of the arms. And just hold there. Stretch out the back of the legs. We're going to take a twist in this position as well. We're going to go to the right side first. So you're going to take your left hand and place it on your right ankle. Twist there. Moving through center, we're going to go around the other side. So your right hand goes on your left ankle. Feel the twist. Hold here. Breathing in, breathing out. Coming back through center. Place your hands on the floor. Find the balance there. Then we're going to take our hands to our hips. We're going to take a flat back all the way up. So scoop it all the way up. Back to standing. Brilliant. Heel toe your feet in. We're going to move into a standing balance. So our standing balance this morning, let's start with a neutral position. Alignment check. So just gently rocking forward and back. I'd like you to find the balance there. So the weight should be in the front of the feet, in the balls of the feet. Just rock gently forward and back. You should be able to wiggle your toes. So soft knees, a little pelvic tilt forward, roll the shoulders back. Very slowly, we're going to take one foot off the floor. We're just going to hold on to the knee. We're going to hold it here with both hands. So pick a point in front of you, focus. Find the balance there. Balance is different on a daily basis. Balance is definitely different as you go through the month, girls. We're just going to take a standing twist here this morning. So we're going to open out to the right-hand side. Arm comes round. And just change the grip ever so slightly with your left hand on your knee. So we're just taking a standing twist. Don't worry if you drop out of balance. That's just like life. We drop out of balance every day. What matters is what happens and what we do when we get back into balance and how we do it. Moving back round. Give that leg a little hug into the body once more. And on the out breath, we're going to replace the leg. So find your balance again. Level out the body, rock forward and back. Put the weight in the balls of the feet, wriggle the toes. We're going to take one leg up. Here we go. If you don't want to add the twist, you can just stay here. Find your balance. And then when you're ready, we're going to open out for the twist. So the left hand goes all the way around. You'll normally find one side's better than the other. Let's not say better. One side is, more efficient. Take it round. So you might like to modify your grip on your left hand as well. So you can add a little bit of pressure to the knee. When you're ready, come back round. Have a little hug. Hug it back in. And then when you're ready, replace the leg. So we're going to cross our legs at the bottom. We're going to return back to the floor. Try and do it without touching the floor. So again, this is a little balance test. We're going to sit down nice and slowly down onto the floor. Release the muscle away from your sit bones again, and I'd like you to reverse the crossing of the legs, please. So on an in-breath, we're going to come up. Nice deep breath in. And on the out-breath, we're going to stretch out forward over the legs. Take it down. Here we go. Hold it here. Find your comfortable resting pose. On the out-breath, you might want to take that further. Take it further to the floor. See how far you can take your chest. On an in-breath, we're going to come back up. We're going to take a slight change to the feet. So we're going to take our soles of our feet together. I don't want to go to butterfly pose, so they're not really close. We're going to go to a diamond. So you've got a nice diamond shape. So your feet will normally be a little bit further away. Okay, we're going to take another deep breath in. We're going to pull out of the pelvis, straighten the spine, and we're going to go over here, taking a nice grip on the tops of the feet. So just relax over into the stretch. Use the weight of the head. You might like to apply a little bit of pressure. Hold on to the feet. Pull your head towards your feet. On the next in-breath, come up. And we're going to swing round. We're going to come to our final resting pose, flat on the floor. So just tuck your shoulder blades into the little pockets as if there's little pockets in your back. Get a nice flat back down on the floor. Get comfortable there. Palms should be facing up to receive. We're just going to relax down into the floor. You can close your eyes if you like. Focus on the breath. Focus on how your body feels. Take your awareness to your hands. Feel them resting on the floor. Feel the weight of your body being supported by the earth. Take your awareness to your feet. Feel the contact with the floor. Moving up through the calves to the knees. Moving up from the knees, up through the thighs to the hips. Being supported by the floor. All the way up through the abdomen. Feel the back. Feel the shoulder blades making contact with the floor. Feel the back of your head. What can you hear outside? What's going on? Can you hear birds singing? Dogs barking? People building things? There's so many things going on around us. Just take the time to notice what's there this morning. And when you're ready, slowly bring awareness back to the body, to the hands, to the feet. Wriggle your toes, wriggle your hands. And when you're ready, come back to your comfortable seated position. No sleeping this morning, guys. On an in-breath, we're going to take a deep breath in, take our hands all the way up to the sky, pull up out of the hips. Take our hands together in prayer. We're going to collect the energy from today's practice, pull it all the way down through to heart center. Thank you very much for joining me this morning, everyone. Have a wonderful day. I hope you managed to leave everything behind you on the mat this morning, but don't worry, you can pick it all back up again now. It's all waiting for you just as you left it. And I will see you all later, 6:30 for a barbell class. Awesome job. Have a lovely day, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye.